the show and mine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the living legend, James Money. James Money, how
Thank
are
you.
you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm doing great. Thank you, Slapmaster Mike, for having me. I'm just in the studio cooking up some beats. As the kids would say, my beats slap.
Your beats do, in fact, slap. And if people don't know, you got to check him out. Before we get any deeper, as you can see, it's at Comedian James Money. Is that your handle across kind of all socials, or how do the people find you?
All social media, it's at Comedian James Money, as well as the Venmo and the Cash App.
That is awesome. And one last thing real fast, for people that don't know, you appear live, you do live shows, people can come see you, you make them laugh, you're going to make them happy. When's your next show? Where can the people find you there?
If you're in Hawaii this weekend, I'll be at Manoa Valley Theater on Saturday, which is September 7th. And then next week, September 14th, I'll be at the Hawaii Theater.
Wow. You're a theater comedian now.
Yes, I am. And I'm working on the coming up to San Francisco in November. So that's
nice.
November 17th at a new comedy club. But I won't say it until the plane tickets have been purchased and contracts have been signed. But working on coming up to California and do some comedy.
Like a tour kind of thing for us, where if we're in the Cali area, we can come find you, see you, and enjoy your comedy?
Yeah, if you go to comedianjamesmoney.com, you can find when I do announce it, or even on my social media, I announce it. I might be doing Southern California. There's people out there asking me to come down. I'm actually going to the Niners versus Seahawks game on a Sunday.
Nice.
In San Francisco. So I figured, hey, why not make it a business trip and do some comedy?
So you're doing the Niners game and the Seahawks game. Gonna hang out with some of your cousins, some of your family members?
Actually, it's a friend, actually fan who has season tickets to the San Jose Sharks team, which is a Monday game. I don't know who they're playing. San Jose Sharks on Monday. Wanted to take me to these games. I just had to get my plane ticket up there. So I was like, they'll take care of the hotel, the food. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I might as well do some comedy while I'm up there.
Heck yeah. Let me know when, man. I might just show up. You never know where Slap Master Mike is going to arrive. Brap! You know what I'm saying?
As soon as I get out the gate and I go to get my luggage and I turn and there's Slap Master Mike with a greeting slap.
Not for you, sir. You are a full you are a full-blooded large man. You are true blue. And no, actually, if you wanted to get to the slap game, but you're like me, I think we're we're professional entertainers, we're orators. Our gift is to speak more so than to slap. So we're gonna go with our strengths, you know what I'm saying, and let the slap masters go with the slap strengths.
Well, let me say this. So being Samoan, we have a dance called Sasa, which is slap. It's a slap dance. Yes. So slapping is our thing. That's how we communicate. So when you give me a slap, when I see you, I'll take it as a warm greeting, instead of a hug. Some people say, give me some dap. You say, no, give me a slap. And then pat. I'm like, thank you, Slap Master Mike. That was an honor to receive a slap from you.
I absolutely love it. Is that just a quick question before we get a little deeper into it? I want to go too much over, but is that why you feel possibly that the Polynesians are standing out and standing up in the slap fight world by far? I mean, the heavyweight welter, like if they don't hold the belt right now, they are coming for it convincingly. Shout out to Pono, Hawaii resident. I think he doesn't live too far from you in real life. Then the Hawaiian Hitman. The Hawaiian Hitman, I don't want to disrespect, and the Crazy Hawaiian are both on Big Island as well. So I'm wondering if that's something you feel like, because you grew up with it, You know, in the same way that we can eat a lot of barbecue here in the South, it's just because we grew up eating it. Do you feel like slapping, because it's part of your culture, is why you guys are naturally a little bit better than the average?
I think it's because we were slapped around a lot as a kid, as kids. I think
Fair.
that's how we were raised. Now, when I was in the 5th grade, this is back in the 80s, and went to American Samoa, where my family is from, and I was watching these kids. They must have been like 7, 6 years old, and there's 4 of them lined up singing. And my cousin, who runs the choir at that time, is standing in front of them, listening to them sing. And she goes up to one of them and slaps him in the face and tells him, "You're singing the wrong note," in
Oh,
Samoan. And then that's how they were taught. And I see it. I seen it at the whole time I was there, where there is no what do you call not capital punishment. There is no domestic violence. You can beat your kids. And when I asked my dad what he did when he was in Samoa back when he grew up in the 60s, he was a teacher, and he was a PE teacher, but his job was to beat the kids. So
but
when they
that's
got
why
out
the
of
kids grow,
line,
yeah, they grow up good though. Think about
well,
it, man.
yes, that's why we're good at team sports or military, or um,
Great family
we
folks,
follow
man.
the chain of command. Yeah, family oriented team sports like stuff. We follow in line, and we can take a beating. So,
I do tell, not to get too far off topic, but I tell a lot of folks on the mainland, if we focused on our family the way the Polynesian fellas and ladies focused on their families, we'd have a lot better country, because family is first, and that's so powerful and important. Absolutely. And with that, let's get to the Power Slap family.
woo!
Right here, we got a couple of them now. Power Slap does a thing where they run a advertisement during Tale of the Tape. So I'm pulling this up for Tale of the Tape. Hang in there with me, because there's some kind of MRI action going on as well. And hey, we're not anti-MRI here. You know what I mean? We support MRIs. So anyway, we pull this up right now. This is the first fight of the night. This is Devin Helm versus Bryce Jones. If you watched yesterday, who did I call? You know, I called Bryce Jones. He's that country boy. Let's move on and see how this fight went.
Today he's being tested to see.
Just for
He's
CTE.
being tested to see if
C.gov/tips.
Watch this. Bryce Jones, round 1, slap 1. Oh, and it's done! He gets the pew-pew! He's done. He's out. He's got nothing. Bryce Jones, round 1, first slap, knock out, double tap. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the homie, because he did the dang thing. He did the dang thing. He stepped up. He impressed Dana White.
He brought it with his trunk. That twist, the hips, like a
Yeah.
golfer or a baseball player. He turned the hips. He didn't hit him with his hand. He hit him with his hips.
That's how it goes. Let's watch that replay.
He gave him a wink.
Look at him. Just stunned. Just stunned him. You know what I'm saying? Just took him smooth out. So, if we're counting right now, that is 5 for 5. I'm on a nice little run here, 5 for 5. We got 3 more matches. Now, did my count get messed up? Absolutely it did. I did lose one, and it's because I wasn't paying attention. But you know what? I'm still not mad that I am 7 for 8. So we're going to keep it rolling. Very next match of the night. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you, bro, if you hadn't seen. Let's see here. Next match of the night. You got a beard guy and you got a mustache guy here. We're going to line them up. And this is up. And there's that Tale of the Tape right there. And this was a good fight, man. It could have gone either way. And I called Big Mustache. Hunter Hassan.
Oh.
I called Big Mustache. Daniel doesn't look like
twins.
anybody's punk. Yeah, they look cousins at least. And that was the thing. These guys were extremely evenly matched. However, Hunter had that slap score. Now, for those of you that don't know or don't remember, a slap score is actually a combination of things. That's going to be how hard you can hit, your neck force, right? So that's going to be the force of your neck right there, how strong your neck is. It also has to do with your shoulder and pivotability. It's about 5 different things that make up your slap score. Now, this man had an 864 slap score to Hunter's 980. That was going to be the big difference because if you look identically and virtually down the line, they're the same build, same height, only a couple of years difference. They look a lot alike too. So let's see. This was a heck of a match. Let's see how it went down. Who you calling, Jay? Who you calling?
I gotta go with Mustache. Somebody named Hassanin. He was beaten as a kid.
Yeah.
That's how I'm picking my. That's how I'm gonna pick my picks.
Who gets
was
beat?
beaten as a kid?
Fair enough.
Blue, you have won the coin toss and will be striking first.
Come on.
Left on 2.
Left on 2.
2.
1. Oh, and look at him though. He ate it. He ate it the way James Money eats chicken and pork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't eat poi, so I look like him, like I'm about to throw up.
Dude, chicken and poi and sticky rice is delicious.
I'll eat chicken. I don't eat poi. You can have poi. I'll eat chicken.
Bro, I miss katsu so, but you cannot find katsu within 100 miles as good of me. All right, now Hunter's stepping up. Mr. Mustache, we both called him to win. What does he do? Oh, he's wobbly.
Oh,
wobbly. He got the...
Took a knee.
All right, and...
Like his uncle slapped him.
And... he gets back up. All right, he gets back up. That means my man has a chin. That means he can take the lick. That was a heck of a slap. That was a heck of a slap.
Oh, that was his right hand.
Is he going to come back?
Look at my African.
On 2.
I'm going to come.
Oh, he's left-handed. I see. I thought they...
Oh! Oh, he's wobbly. He's wobbling.
I just want a hug, bro. I just want a hug.
Oh, and then he had to fall. That's how you know it's over. Or not.
Good. Fighter recovered.
Oh, he's recovered. Oh, my goodness, he's recovered. We go into a round 3.
Woo. Well, I might be wrong.
You might be wrong.
Look at the ears move.
Yeah. Oh, no, they hurt. Oh, timeout. What's going on? Dr. Checkage. That is one thing I want to shout out to POWERSLAP. As people say, oh, it's terrible. It's very safe. Sorry, man, you're out. No taking another shot. He probably had the eye blood vessel bust, and they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So what is that? So my man wins by TKO? Hunter Assassin in the building.
Oh, he didn't turn his hips. This is all upper body slap.
Yeah, they got different styles. I think because this dude is so big. You know what I'm saying? I think because that dude was so big. And congratulations to him. He got the pew-pews. If you're paying attention, POWERSLAP time is now 6 for 6. Now we're going to keep it rolling here. It was a great episode. You can watch it for free. Well, what I want to show you here, very excited, title match coming up. That's right. The title match is coming up. And who's in the title match, the heavyweight title match? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we got a Hawaii brother right here. This is Dumpling from Russia. He brings it hard. Dumpling from Russia brings it hard. But who's he facing for the title match? That's a good question. That's a good question. Who's he facing? The crazy Hawaiian, the super heavyweight. Big Island boy. Look at that. He is nothing to be messed with. You want none of him. You want no pieces. You want no parts. Hawaiian versus Dumpling. That's October 24th. We about to do it, and we about to do it large and live. Let's see here. Of
the
course,
Dumpling dude's technique is pretty dope. He leads with his off elbow to bring the other hand around.
Right.
That's pretty dope.
He is the he's the Russian champ. They take that stuff
Mhm.
super seriously over there, man. That's a big deal to him over there. So this is our third fight of 4. We're almost done. Hang in there with us. I know I asked you for 15, Money, and it's about 15:38. Give me about 2-3 more minutes. Thank you for your time.
Oh, we're
brother.
good. We're good.
Right now, this
That
is
slap score. Whew.
yeah, I know, right? And this is Edward Salazar, and he had the intensity, and he has the beard advantage. There is a beard advantage in Power Slap. However, I didn't know the slap score when I made the pick. You got Rhodes versus Salazar. Rhodes is just a beast. Okay, it's 892 to 663. In my humble opinion, not fair. Okay, anytime your slap score is over 200 next to the other guy, you shouldn't be fighting against him. In addition
He's
to
also
that,
going to slap down.
yeah, that's brutal. Yeah,
It's
and
4
then the
inches
height.
difference.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
deal. So you know what I mean? That's kind of almost not fair. But you know what? Respect to Salazar. This is why I love slap fight. Because if you believe you got it, then you can bring the pain, you can bring the power. So we're gonna check this one out. Now, called Salazar to win this one.
I'm
Say
going to
what,
call
brother?
Salazar too because he's punching upwards or slapping upwards. So he's putting his legs into it.
No, sir. No measure. No, sir.
Like Tyson when he's up and does uppercut.
Right. Now, this is odd. Very, very rarely is there no measure because no measure leads you for the opportunity to get a clubbing foul, all kinds of stuff. But he says no measure. He just wants the pain to bring. Watch this.
No, eye on the target. Eye on the target.
He ate it. Salazar ate it. It was more of a than a. You know what I'm saying?
It was a glancing. Oh,
Yeah, he glanced on him.
No, that palm was right on the jaw.
See, that was
Oh.
high.
That was high.
Oh,
Should have
but that's
measured.
what he flinched. See, that's the secret in Power Slap, right? So the reason that hit was high should have been a clubbing on Rhodes, but Salazar flinched first. He moved his head. He got that flinching technique foul. Nope.
Feel right in my eye. All right, man. Just,
And this one was kind of weird. Did not end in a knockout. Did not end in any of that. Ended in a doctor stoppage because Brandon Rhodes hit the man, boom, so hard, busted his orbital bone. That's right, boom, busted his orbital bone. So they had to call the fight. Every dog has their day. And then, as you can see, we'll let him get his hand raised.
Red corner, Brendan Rose.
Also, I think Brendan's going to do stuff, my brother. Brendan is kind of a beast. You know what? He looks a little scary. He looks a little mean. He is a tough mofo. I think he's going to go far in Power Slap. I think the other guy's got an opportunity too, but because he flinched and he put his eye in the way of that slap and didn't keep his jaw out, busted orbital, and you cannot continue. Okay, we got one match left. All right, so if you're keeping track here, as you know, it would have been 8 for 8, but I got this one wrong, guys. So right now I am 7 for 8. Or I'm sorry, I'm 6 for 7. 6 for 7. Now we got the headliner match here. Once again, great match. These dudes were intense, man. Let's check out this weigh-in real fast.
That's the thing with this sport. It's cool because it's like MMA for guys who don't like to run.
Yeah, exactly. That's the also it's one of those rare things where you don't get to run at all, right? Like you have to stand across from your opponent. You have to stare that man in the face that has bad intentions for you in your life. And you have to take his slap. Or you get to slap him so hard he gets knocked out and you take no hits. But speaking of that, this one ended kind of weird. Let's watch this, and I want to get your commentary on it. But before we do that, I'm sorry, real fast. Cody Young, 27. Bryce Hurd Smith, 25. I called Cody Young originally. Cody Young, 871 Power Slap score. Bryce Hurd slap score, 827. That's actually very, very close. You're talking about a very slim margin there. They're about exactly the same. So I just called Cody Young on this one, had a feeling, and check out how this goes. This one was weird, man. It was a very poorly executed technical match, Mane. Oh, sorry.
Eye on the target. 1, 2. Eye on the target.
Foul. Oh, and he ate it. He was like, that was a kiss.
Ooh.
If I wanted a kiss, I'd have called your girlfriend. But he was high. What does that mean? That's a clubbing foul.
Eat this shit, Cody. He ain't got shit.
That's a clubbing foul right there. Now we standing back up.
So clubbing foul, is there like a free throw where if you get a free slap?
One with the measure.
No, that's a flinching
That's your
foul you
measure?
do. But a clubbing foul, you just get a point taken.
Foul.
Oh, and another foul. Clubbing.
3,
Spit out his mouthpiece.
Yeah,
5,
Yeah.
6.
he's got that old man out
7.
to him.
I was like that before, but that was after a whole bottle of tequila.
You're right.
Oh, look at his ear.
That was a legit slap too, man. That had to hurt.
He shifted him. He said,
Yup.
move over a few inches.
It is what it is.
Move
I got
over a little
fouled,
bit.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
And then I got fouled. And I went down a little bit.
Honestly, though, it looked
I
like
wanted to get
Tattoo
back
Boy
up, but
hitting
it was in
way
the
harder.
throat, so it was kind of cutting off the airways a little bit.
That's why he was struggling, because he
Everybody's
hit
a
him in the
warrior. We
neck.
came out to play. It was amazing. Good job, bro.
Hit him in the neck, bro. Now, because they both had it's very important people know, because they both had clubbing fouls,
Clubbing.
illegal
Therefore,
strike clubbing,
disqualification.
the other
Winner
fighter
will
could
be
not
red.
continue. Tattoo Face Boy gets DQ'd.
My best stuff.
Disqualified on a foul due to that. Because as you know, in fighting, as it goes, if you knock your opponent out via any kind of foul, you automatically lose because you broke the rules to win. So that given, I am now 7 for 8, including that win, even though it was a little ticky-tacky. I'm now 7 for 8. Now, you go back 2 episodes ago, there were 4 there. I called 3 of them. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically right now I'm 10 for 12. You take those odds to Vegas, you make $1 million. Slap Master Mike in the building.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Win-loss.
You know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun to call them. Now, I'm really excited because I think we're going to do a DraftKings fun $5 pool bet for PowerSlap 8. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. James Money, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. Clearly, you're very busy in your studio dropping your latest hot hits. Yeah,
you know,
producing.
Trying to keep up with the Dre's and the Pharrells, you know, old school joints.
Who produces nowadays? It's all just AI, right? AI production.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Remember when producers were
loop stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Where have they gone?
I know, right? So,
you know what? This is what today's artists need: a good slap.
That's true. I think most people, most politicians, most police officers, most no do-gooder thugs, most people out there just messing around. If everybody just got a good power slap, yes. And you know, there's something about that Samoan hand. It's a different game, dog. It's just, that's just different. It's just different, okay? In the best possible way. So, do you want to leave the people with anything? Where you're playing at Manoa Valley Theater Saturday night?
Yep, Manoa Valley Theater, Hawaii Theater next week. You can check out my website. Follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to build up my Instagram so I can sell tickets to my shows at Comedian James Money.
Go to Instagram, y'all, at Comedian James Money. Make sure you check him out and support my man because he is awesome. And we just want to thank you so much for stopping by, brother. Real fast, I do want to share this. We got to send a shout out to Slap News. Slap News does the hard work so we can look good. Pew pews to Slap News. And a little applause as well. Want to send a shout out. Bryce Jones won. Good job, Bryce Jones. And then we have Hunter Hassan in 1. Congratulations. Brandon Rhodes won. Going to be a beast. And Cody Young won as well. This has been Power Slap featuring superstar comedian James Money, y'all. Wrap up Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for a F It Friday. We're just going to talk about some fun stuff. And once again, go to @comedian James Money to get tickets to his 2 shows coming up. Manoa Valley Theater Saturday night, and then 1 week from Saturday night at Hawaii Theater. Both amazing venues on the island of Oahu. Remember, if you can't slap it, what? It ain't worth slapping. And we